people are able to say that they were able to meet and touch a penguin. I am able to say that. This is an African black-footed penguin. The number of African blackfoots in the world have depleted from 1 million breeding pairs in the early 20th century to around 25,000. Animals have been heavily affected due to human interference, which causes hundreds and thousands of deaths of these animals. They are unable to speak up, so as we are here to give them a voice and have them be able to be heard. I've been working at the Newport Aquarium for about 6 to 7 months in the exhibits and the animal encounter areas. So this opportunity has been able to open my eyes to the harsh reality that animal endangerment is a real thing and is ever so prevalent now that we are dealing with climate change and deforestation issues. And so with that, I've been able to become somewhat of an ambassador for these animals. So what is human interference? It is how a human interacts with nature and how humans have been using Earth's resources to benefit themselves, and this has resulted in a negative effect on the environment. So overfishing is when a human catches too many fish in one area, and this can affect species who prey upon these fish and result in them starving or having to move to areas where they are not usually found in order to hunt. And deforestation is the cutting down of trees that will provide shelter and hunting grounds for certain animals. And water pollutants, such as oil spills, are very prevalent, and this has resulted in animals being choked from the lack of oxygen, such as the fish. And then there's also the oil spills that will affect the marine birds, who will be coated in the oil, unable to fly or escape, and they will also perish from toxicity. So trash and other pollutants. Trash is a major issue that has been affecting animals. Animals will eat plastic that they think are certain organisms that they are used to eating, such as sea turtles. They usually prey upon jellyfish, and a plastic bag floating in the water will look like a jellyfish to them, thus eating it, choking, and dying. So who is affected? This is one of the examples. It's an Asian small-clawed otter. They are very indigenous to mangroves down in Southeast Asia. They are only about 350,000 left in the world, and they are protected, especially from fur traders, because their fur is very soft and well prized. Also are the penguins. So there are a total of 17 penguin species in the world, and they are all being affected, warm and cold weather. The cold weather is more prevalent due to climate change. With the warming of the temperatures, ice is melting, thus they are losing their hunting and breeding grounds. And the numbers are being heavily affected due to that.
Dan is reaching over here underneath our newest parents because we have a new king penguin chick. Oh!
And as you saw in that video, that was just a video of a king penguin who was born at the aquarium in 2015, and that was just how the aquarium is able to help build those numbers back up. And this is a shark ray who has been a pretty big face in conservation. This one, his name is actually Scooter. He is at the Newport Aquarium, and shark rays are extremely rare due to the fact that they are being prized because of the way that they look. They are half red, half shark, so because of that, they're interesting, different, they are heavily prized. And so Newport Aquarium has the most in the Western Hemisphere and possibly even in the world. They're also the first ones to have 2 sets of pups that were born in professional care. So, in order to help these animals, you are able to do several things. The first and probably personally the most easiest would be to donate to Conservationist Foundation that will be able to give the funds to animal research or help to do better conservation work with them. A good example is WAVE. The WAVE Foundation is often working to give money to other organizations that will help support. And then they support the Sea Turtle Growth Project, which is at the Newport Aquarium. There they are able to take a sea turtle, raise it for about a year and a half to give it a better surviving chance in the wild. Also, beach river cleanup, so go to a beach, go to a river, clean up all the trash and get rid of it, because all rivers lead to the ocean. So the end goal is that animals will be able to get off the endangered species list, that they are able to survive without us having to be a pretty big factor in their lives. And there has been successful stories such as the American alligator. They were the very first animal on the endangered species list, and now through conservation and efforts, they are now off the list, and some even call them a nuisance. So it is with a single wave that you are able to be able to get these animals to where they need to be, and us to appreciate them from afar and not be so heavily influenced in their lives. So again, it is with that wave that will allow your children and friends to be able to meet that animal.